Welcome to Andi-Co Australia. Today we're going to be talking about the Falcon Classic Deluxe 90cm dual fuel upright range, available in black, white, racing green, royal blue, royal pearl, olive green, cream and cranberry, all with chrome trim. Falcon's parent company has been manufacturing in Leamington Spa in the UK since 1830, and heritage is a part of our company. The Classic is on those heritage lines, in fact to the point where you'll notice we have this designer splashback already fitted onto the unit. This actually can be removed if we don't wish to use it. Moving a little bit forward, we'll notice that there's a venting system at the back. Each one of these ovens is actually rear vented, which means that if the oven gets over hot or steamy, then the heat and the steam will actually come out through those vents into our range hood and be exhausted out, rather than across the tops of the oven into the kitchen and into us, which can be quite uncomfortable. The cooktops that we use right the way across the Falcon range are high gloss enamel, and we go through a three-phase enamelling process, which means that when we come to the finished product, it's very hard, very acid and very scratch resistant, and will look as good in years to come as it does today. This particular unit is a 5-burner gas cooktop in LPG or natural gas, and it features flame failure, which means that should one of these flames go out, the gas will automatically turn off and it will not be reignited until we get back, turn it off and turn it back on again. A very, very good safety feature built in. Over on the right hand side we have our wok burner and a very large wok ring, which will take the largest wok that we have. We can of course take this off and just use this large burner for large pots and pans, etc. Having a look on the left hand side of the unit with the two gas burners underneath, we have our griddle plate. Now this griddle plate is coated in a material that means that we don't need to use oils and grease, and when we've finished cooking we simply wipe it with a wet cloth and wipe it dry again. We don't have to put it in the dishwasher. Moving down to the control panel, obviously there to operate the cooktop and the ovens, and on the right hand side we have a minute minder and a forward programming clock for the left hand oven. I have a short video here that I'd like you to have a look at, and that tells us how to operate it, and when we come back we'll have a look at the rest of this unit. To use the minute minder function on Falcon upright ranges, we simply press the bell button and then the plus and minus buttons until we get to the desired time that we want the unit to count down backwards. The clock will revert to normal display, and we can check on how long it's got to go simply by pressing the bell. Once it reaches the end of that time, a buzzer will sound and we press the stop button to clear it. We can of course check at any time exactly what the unit is doing, but we can cancel it out by pressing the bell button and the minus button until it gets to 0. Once this happens, it will revert back to normal manual function. We can also use the Falcon minute minder to automatically stop the oven. So once we've selected the temperature and where applicable the function, we simply press the stop cooking button, and by using the plus and minus buttons, set to tell it what time we want it to finish. Once it reaches that time, it will beep automatically and the oven will turn off, and then we can press the hand button to turn it back to manual. If we change our minds and we wish to cancel that function, we simply press the stop cook button again, press the minus button back down to 0, and it will revert back to the normal display. We can then press the stop hand button to turn it back to manual. We can also use this display for setting the automatic programming. So once we've set the oven temperature and where applicable the oven function, we press the cook button and then the plus button to set it to how long we want this oven to cook, and in this case 1 hour. Now by setting the stop cook button, we actually tell the oven exactly what time we want it to stop cooking. And for the purpose of this exercise, we've set it for 2 o'clock. We can check on how long the oven has to go by pressing the cook button, and also what time it's going to finish by pressing the stop button. Once the cooking program is complete, it will beep and we can turn that off by pressing the hand stop button. If we want to cancel the whole unit completely, we can press the cook button and then the minus button until we zero the unit out. Once we've done this, we once again press the hand stop button and that puts the unit back into manual mode. And of course we must not forget to turn off the temperature and the oven function where applicable. As you can see from that video, very versatile and very easy to use. Now moving across and having a look, here we have our open door dual circuit grill on a telescopic rail, and we also have two height settings within the wire racking inside to move the food either further away or closer to the element underneath. So that's telescopic rail, dual circuit open door grill. The left hand oven. Now this particular left-hand oven is a 69 litre oven with 7 multifunctions, and it also features rapid response. Now rapid response means that we can actually select that feature and this oven will heat up 30% faster than normal conventional ovens. Also, if you have a look on the unit, on the door itself, we have what we call Handyrack. Now Handyrack will hold up to 5.5 kilos, has 2 different positions on the door for different height food, etc., and it's ideal for roasts and vegetables. The good thing about Handyrack is when we need to baste the roast or turn the vegetables, we simply open the door, work on the food, and then close the door again. We don't actually have to touch that food until it's cooked and it's time to take it out and let it rest. We can, of course, take Handyrack off completely and we have our 69 litre multi-level 7-function oven. Over on the right hand side we have our tall oven. This is a 66 litre oven and it features multiple level cooking. So we can actually cook different types of food in the same oven at the same time. So there we have it, the Falcon Classic Deluxe 90cm dual fuel upright range. For more information on the Falcon range, please visit our website at Andi-Co.com.au.